a little bit too high, maybe. Oh, you killed me! How rude. But yeah, that's pretty much really the game. Do you have any questions? Nothing? Just epic silence. Oh yeah, that's a good question. So we were trying this at least, but we ran out of time, ironically enough. We wanted to make it so that you had to get to specific points of the map that would be randomly generated, depending on where you were on the map at the time. And you would have to survive the other players attacking you. So that was one of the game modes which fell out. We didn't really have a lot of more plans for it at the time, but you know, if we got a little bit more time to think, we would have been able to maybe. Anything else? You're waving your hand. John, is it filtering enabled? Is it filtering enabled? We could do it, but it's not. Oh no, exploiters everywhere. Especially the Inception Time guy, he cheats all the time. I have seen him stream and he cheats, always. He's so evil. Thank you. Whew. Take 3. Someone like get him out of here. All right, so I'm Breza. I had the pleasure of working with Crikey and BioStream today, makers of Xeria. And can we get the music up? All right, well, we went for a more artistic approach to a game, and we decided to make a game called Time Lapse. Are we closing that? All right. We had really good music, really good sound effects in there, so it's a shame if we can't get that up here. Awesome.
I'm going to make a quick announcement then right now. If your name was called to present, make sure, and you haven't gone yet, send a representative to the back of the room as we've got the last 2 teams to go. Missing 1 team, and there they come. All right.
Do 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 do.
Use code KEEM for 25% off.
All right, Breza, come on down. We're going to have to figure out some new settings on your systems to get your sound to work.
You guys are watching this. Code KEEM is like actually a code in Minor Saving. Try it.
All right, don't take the mic. All right.
Alrighty. Hello there, everyone. All right, so I'm up here to represent Team Time. I've got my great teammates. We have YourRock101 in the back, X_O. We have Lego Brick and Jody7777. So we had a great team, and our team decided we were going to use time in an interesting way. And so we got together and we made a single-player game as well. So the goal of this game is to survive as long as you can in this facility. But here's the catch. You also have some enemies who are trying to get you. But time slows down when you don't move. So as long as you don't move your character around, time will be very slow. As soon as you move, time will speed back up. So you get a weapon, and your enemies have weapons, and you want to watch out for them. And you can use the time then to dodge all of their bullets that they'll try and shoot at you. So you can go running around, but then say, oh, I don't know, I see an enemy. I can stop, and their bullets will slow down, and I can watch them. And then I can dodge them. So, do we have this set up here? Almost, all right. The name is Time Hero, and we ended up putting it up. I had an extra group called Dev Connection under the profile endorsed model, and you can find it on there. All right. Excellent. We're getting there. Time is loading. All right, here we go. We also have waves, as you can see. Wave 1 is starting. In the lower right-hand corner, you can see how many enemies are left. And there, time slows. You can see when you stop moving, time was slow. So if we can get a shot of time slowing, that would be great. Once you find someone. So we also made use of the new post-processing effects that we have to give it a different look and give it a unique, more cartoony-ish look. Ooh, someone nearby. And here it comes. On the left, you can see them. Slow and fast. So that's the basic gameplay. You can see wave 2. Yes. Yes. You'll notice too that as you go along, the number of enemies in each wave will increase as well. So you will have more and more enemies that you'll have to watch out for. So that's the basic gameplay. Are there any other questions? Yes. What do we have for how do we slow down time? Delta time multiplied by time scale. There we go. Any other questions? Yes. XO here wrote the framework for this, and he's done it before, but this entire game was created from scratch in the 4 hours that we had here. Right now, the challenge is just to get through as many waves as possible. So far, we only have one enemy, but we could easily add more kinds of enemies with different types of weapons as you progress through levels. You could also have that. We could add a shop where you can get different kinds of weapons to use to defend yourself.
Have you putting in an enemy in higher levels that speeds up the time? And when you do this?
No, but that would be a really interesting idea to add. I haven't actually played the original. I've only heard of it. I just designed this map. Might have gotten a little larger than I wanted. It could be possible that later we could implement a way that as each level that you unlock unlocks more of the facility. So you would have doors. You'd have in some of the doors that you can walk through, there would be a barricade there that you can't get through until you've passed a certain level. And then that would allow you to slowly expand, but you would be able to put more enemies in that at later levels so that it wouldn't feel empty. Anything else? Yes? Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. So, I'm Breza. I got to work on this project with Crikey and Biostream, and we decided to take a more artistic approach. So, we made a bottom-down sort of leveled puzzle game where, pretty simple. Oh, there's a box. I wonder what's under the box. Click that lever, and, oh, whoa, there's a pad, right? You step on the pad, door opens, but what's going on? How are you supposed to... So, we decided to make a puzzle game with sort of a unique element. When that timer runs out, the game doesn't end. This game is called Time Lapse. So let's watch what happens. Time's up, and you're taken back in time up to the surface. Except this time, there's a ghost that recreates everything that you did. And this is our main mechanic to create lots of fun, interesting puzzles. So, the ghost is going to come back down, open the pad, and he's going to jump down to the next puzzle. Here he's got 2 levers, clicks them, holds down the pad. Looks like he's gonna have to wait this life out. come back to the surface and let the ghost do the work for him. We actually lost almost an hour of work on this due to a little problem we had, lost some data, but pretty happy with the outcome. And we have the entire sort of infrastructure for this game. Notice you've got 2 ghosts now created. And we have lots of other things like tripwires and stuff like that. We didn't get a chance to implement them, but most of the scripting is actually already done. So now he's going to wait for his ghost to fly down there. He's going to open those 2 levers, go back over the pad, and he's going to go down to the next level. So here he's got 2 pads. What's he going to do? You get plenty of time to get this right. So far we only have 5 levels, but we think there's a lot of potential in this. We can use this mechanic to create a lot of fun things. And the way we scripted it, we can make those buttons or switches or tripwires do anything. We can make them trigger some sort of dynamic event or open up another part of the map. We really scripted this so, you know, it's open-ended and we can do basically whatever we want with this, and we think that's very exciting. So this one might take him a couple more attempts to do, but after this one he should have it down. You get 9 lives, and the idea was to create basically a ton of levels so people would compete for high scores, and we have a leaderboard system and everything. But we didn't have enough time to do that, but we have a very open-ended system, and we would be able to do that in the future, and we might finish this actually. Go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down. Alright, yeah, you're supposed to get the right score. So yeah, any questions while he tries to get that one? Anyone? That was our original plan, yes. What? There we go, it's over. Right now you have to wait for the timer to come out, but we think we are going to make a teleport up button. So yeah, that was it. That was the thank you message. Yeah, right now you have to wait until time runs out, but I think a restart button would be pretty useful, yeah. So the challenge element would be that you only get 9 lives, and after 9 you basically run out, and we'd have a score system, and I actually made a back end for this and the leaderboards and everything. Didn't have enough time to implement that, getting a little feedback there. But the idea is you get 9 lives, and we have enough maps so that no one will ever reach the end, and you compete to see who can get the farthest using those 9 ghosts. And after you use up the 9 ghosts, that's it. Any other questions? Thank you. This is time lapse.
Hello, my name is Josh, my username is Defaultio, and today I worked with Saranac, Bad CC, and Nex, and our team name is Team Saranac. And we made a game called Flashback. All right, so our game also uses a very unique mechanic. So we start out in this warehouse and we walk over to this button and we see this garage door opens, but oh, oh no, we can't get through it because it closes when we get off the button. But what's this over here hanging from the ceiling? It's a watch. And now when we click this button, we respawn. Oh, but there's another copy of our character, and he's doing what we did just before that. Very unique. Now we're gonna go, and we're on level 2 now. We're gonna do this again. This crate is just a little bit too high to jump over, but we've got our buddy, ourselves. We're our only friends. And this is level 3 here. What do we have here, Corey? Let's take a look. Some kind of machine. Let's see. Let's hop in this basket, take a rewind, and try it again. So what Corey knows that you might not know is this is a big seesaw, and he's trying to add weight to it. So Corey, if you hold on this one, let's see what the 4 characters we've got so far will do to it. Oh, so it's starting to go. It's starting to go. Maybe we can get over it. Oh, we've got our low. He fell over. Okay. So our last guy. We got up to we're on level 4 now. And let's see what we've got here. We're going to try and get through. Oh no, we got shot by the thing. What are we going to do? So we're going to, once again, so we're going to sacrifice our earlier dude. Oh, it's a tragedy, let me tell you. We'll play a strategy here. All right, we're going to try and sacrifice our early dudes. I believe in you, Corey. All right, go. All right, nice. So, and now we're on level 5. So that's all we've got so far. Our game is obviously very similar to the last game. We've got a life counter in the top right above the rewind button that shows you how many avatars you've spawned so far. So a scoring system for this game would be like golf. You would try to complete each level with as few characters as possible, and there might be a par for each level. Another thing that differentiates us from the previous game, like you saw in the previous level with the seesaw, is our characters can physically interact with objects. So we were really excited about adding lots of physical elements, physical puzzles to the whole thing, like that seesaw where you use your character's weight to interact with the environment. Any questions?
So this is essentially a single-player game. Any thoughts to kind of cooperation mechanics or like PvP or something like this, like multiplayer version of this?
We were not originally. We didn't have any plans to do multiplayer. From the start, we knew this was going to be a single-player game, so that's what we've got. Yeah. Well, yeah, part of what made this interesting is that every time you replay a character, it's not necessarily going to be exactly what you did. If you throw the character off course, you could do something totally different. And you could call that a bug, you could call that a feature. We wanted to call it a feature and see maybe we can design puzzles where like maybe you stand on some sort of spinny thing, and then you spin the character, and then the character's going to run off and do something totally different than they originally did. So yeah, we wanted to incorporate that into the original idea, or into the mechanics. That said, the movement playback, because we did want it to be physically simulated and not just like C-frame playback, it's not 100% accurate right now, so that is an improvement that we should make on the game. I couldn't tell you specifically how because I didn't implement it, but yes.
All right, everyone. That was our final game to be shown here on the big screen. So give us a couple seconds here. We're going to have our judges consult in the back here as they step out to get the final tallies here. And this will be followed by the award ceremony and some final words for us to end this RDC 2016. So stick with us. We'll be back in a couple minutes here with the results. Talk amongst yourselves. Get some water, get refreshments.
Okay, this works? Okay.
All right, I'm going to sing, guys, all right? You guys ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Robloxers and Robloxettes, now is the time for the final awards of today's RDC 2016 Game Jam. In a couple seconds here, I'm going to announce the top 3 teams starting at 3rd place. We're going to go through leading up to our champions. Once again, I'm going to get out some of the prizes here. 3rd place is going to get this awesome plaque demonstrating their awesomeness as they achieved 3rd. Top 3 teams are also going to receive a digital item. So once you've actually got the prize, don't just rush out of here. Let me know your username so that we can reward those prizes. But folks, now is the time. Hopefully everyone's come back from snacks and refreshments. We're going to start the list off. Coming in the top 3, 3rd place, these guys have a lot of the word time in their names. It's Team Time in the game Times Hero. Team Time, come on up here. You got 3rd place. Awesome. So I present them all this plaque that I realize is strange because there's 4 of you and we only have 1 plaque. There's 5 of you. Awesome. Let's get a shot of these guys receiving the plaque. Excellent. You guys, awesome. All right, Team Time, guys. Everyone, thank you so much. Make sure we get your usernames in the back. All right, folks. Now, the team in 2nd place with another awesome time-based project. We have Team Bomb Squad with the game Time Lapse. Come on down, Team Bomb Squad. Awesome. And their prize, another plaque with a slightly lower number on it. Welcome to 2nd place, guys. Come to the lights. Come into the lights. That's right. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys, make sure we get your usernames before you leave. Ladies and gentlemen, the time you've all been waiting for, the grand champion in taking 1st place, this awesome trophy. Drum roll, please. Team Saranock! Come on down, guys. With their game flashback, awesome use of mechanics, a witty presenter, and generally good work, guys. Here is your awesome trophy, Team Saranock.
Can we also say, I forgot to mention, but Dude 1 also worked with us.
Dude 1, who had to leave. Sweet. All right, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who built some projects for the Game Jam. As I mentioned earlier, send an email to fanart@roblox.com with a link to your game. Mention RDC's 2016 Game Jam. We're going to be putting a blog together for the world to see. Let me tell you, there's a lot of readers on there with links to all your creations. As we want to play them, we want to see them, we want the world to see them. But I want to talk about RD16, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. This was the biggest RDC ever, and we hope it was the most awesome, most fun, best thing you've done. Let us know how you had. Let us know your feedback. We had an awesome time. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you so much to the organizers, the other marketing folks, Maria for putting this on, our events team. Thank you so much. To everyone in the back, the sound guys, thank you so much. The lighting guys, thank you again. To all of our judges today, thank you guys so much. Dave Bazuki, thank you so much for creating this whole event that put everyone in this room together. You're an inspiration to us all. Thank you guys. But number one, I want to thank the developers, the builders, the creators, the imaginers. All of you guys are amazing. You're incredible. And this whole event would not be possible without you. Thank you all so much for coming out here. Let me know if you have any questions. I want everyone to get involved in the conversation. Roblox exists because of you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Get home safe. And once again, thank you all for coming out. Let's give it up for RDC 2016. And that's all, folks. Have a good day.